Welcome back, everyone. Shelby Valley High School hosting Pikeville in a 59th District matchup, the first district game of the season. As in the 59th District, there are three teams. There are the two teams that are playing tonight, Pikeville and Shelby Valley here at Shelby Valley, and then Eastridge. And, of course, all these games are very important because they go for seeding with the district tournament and the super region that will be played at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. And how does this work? The super region, like last year, all four district winners, 57th, 58th, 59th, and 60th, get a bye into the big tournament at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Then the other teams in the region, based on ranking, will have to have play-in games in order to get to Appalachian Wireless Arena for see who will win and go to state. Last year it was McGoffin County. McGoffin County finished third in their district, but ended up winning the 15th Region Championship and advancing to Rep Arena. So every team has a chance, but your chances are increased the higher that you finish the season with your RPI rankings. RPI rankings is your it's your rating index, and it's based on your number of wins, your opponent's wins, and the losses of your opponents. And there's a calculation that fits in there, and it lets us know which teams, other than the four teams that win the district, will be in the final 8 at Appalachian Wireless Arena. So to say that this game is important would be an understatement. I'm Eugene Newsome with Ronnie Paul Newsome, and Ronnie Paul, we got some time here before the varsity game between Shelby Valley and Pikeville. Pikeville comes in with a record of 7-6. Shelby Valley is 9-8. But both teams have not shied away from playing a tough schedule.
They have not, and Shelby Valley's played 4 more games than Pikeville. I think that's the key too, to be honest with you. Pikeville had a long layoff, 7-6 on the year. Boy, they had a tough 2-game road trip Friday and Saturday. They had to play Harlan County, one of the best teams in the state of Kentucky, not only in the 13th region, but then they turn around and they travel to Ashland on Saturday and play Xander Carter and Ashland.
He's the real deal. I saw him in person.
You've seen him. You say he's a better player than Liberty Baptist usually gets.
Well, I think so too. And some pregame activities taking place here. We'll step away for this break. When we come back, we'll take an in-depth look at both these teams as the 59th District #1 game of the year getting ready to take place here on the D&D Sports Network. Back after this. Live from Shelby Valley, 59th District, the first game of the year between Pikeville and Shelby Valley. Of course, they will meet at Pikeville in a couple of weeks. Both these teams also, I think Pikeville has also already played Eastridge once. But, Ronnie, I'm looking forward to this game. I think the schedule that these teams have played building up to this, especially Pikeville's probably played a tougher schedule, is really lends itself to how physical and how tough this matchup could be.
Well, I hate to sound cliche-ish, Eugene, I'll be honest with you, but I think at the end of the year, either one of these teams could take out somebody. Now, you talked about it earlier. Can they put 3 wins together? I don't know about that in regional play. But I think, let me tell you this, either one of these teams is capable of beating anybody in the region.
Oh, I have to agree with you, and I think right now probably have to give the early edge. If you were setting odds, that Martin County may be the team to beat.
I think so.
But where did McGoffin County come from last year? They didn't come from a play-in game. They had to play 2 games to get into the Final 8. So you get a team that gets hot 1st of February, you can look out.
And you've seen that so many times throughout the years, keeping up with basketball like you do. The teams that are playing hot on January 28th may not be playing hot in the last of February.
Well, let's speak a little college basketball. Of course, Tennessee and Kentucky tonight. Some say that Kentucky might have peaked early. That's quite a possibility. Teams that peak at the right time are real tough outs when it gets tournament time.
Well, what is the key? Okay, does that make you a basketball genius? You want to be playing your best basketball in March. If you're in the NCAA, and you want to be playing your best basketball latter stages of February and the early part of March if you are in high school. And I look at this large crowd, and I'm telling you, down on the floor, I went down to Eugene, and it's electric. And what I was thinking is it's a shame there's not more regular season games with this kind of atmosphere and this kind of intensity. I mean, and I know these teams go way back and own a lot of big victories over each other. A great, great rivalry in basketball. But, boy, these games right here, I mean, it's worth $5.
Well, this is Matthew Taylor's first year at Shelby Valley. They are 9-8. A lot of people really brag on the way that he can develop players and has a game plan for things. And, the 9-8 may not look that impressive. You're 1 game above 500. Lost a lot of players, but they're coming on. Don't have all of his stats, but I can tell you, looking at things today for Elijah Justice, just his time at Pikeville, he has won 160 games and lost 65. Has 5 district titles, 4 All-A regional titles, a regional All-A state championship, and has won the region twice and 2-2 in state tournament play. So that's pretty impressive resume right there for a young man, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And, I'd venture to say find some more coaches that's his age has got a better resume than that. I mean, just victories all over the place, as the old saying, All-A, the state tournament. His coaching career at Pikeville has gotten off to such a tremendous start, no question.
A 733 winning percentage, and the banners hanging here in the gymnasium in Shelby Valley have a lot of names on them, but they also have the Pikeville coach Elijah Justice's name on them.
Yes, great career. Of course, capped it off with a state championship and Mr. Basketball. And Eugene, we like to call those a fairy tale ending or whatever, and he had it here at Shelby Valley, one of the greatest to ever put on the blue and white. He's wearing maroon and white tonight.
Yeah, it doesn't look right, does it? But Matthew Taylor had an impressive run at Letcher Central, won a district there. He's built a name for himself. I don't have the numbers, and one thing that I will say is, I was wanting to get the stats on players, individual stats and things. That's not available for Shelby Valley. No. We do have Pikeville's, but right. I will say that's one thing that is not there for us, for the media and so forth, is the individual stats. But we can pretty well tell you, because you've coached a lot of these guys from the time that they were big enough to put on a uniform until a couple of years ago, so you're going to know them and know about what they can do. And one thing that I think that we're going to see tonight by both these teams is we're going to see some in-your-face defense.
Eugene, I was telling someone today at the bank, at the office, I usually don't use that term with high school. I do with college and I do with pros. But I was telling someone today, I said, to be honest with you, I think for Pikeville, the key for them is matching the intensity of Shelby Valley. I think Shelby Valley is really, they're geared up for this game, as is Pikeville. But I think that Matthew Taylor has his team, for lack of a better term, at a fever pitch. And I think they are just like a lion trying to get out of the cage. And I think it'll be key for Pikeville to match the intensity. And Eugene, look down here. The student section filled to the brim behind the Valley bench. You look down to the left, the Pikeville is filled to the brim behind their bench.
And you've got starting lineups for us tonight as we get ready to meet the participants.
Pikeville, 3 seniors, a sophomore, and a junior in the starting lineup. They will open at 1 forward with Ian Onst. He averages 22 points a game.
That's E.B. Walters, number 32.
E.B. comes out. E.B. a senior. He averages 11 points, 7 rebounds a game. Cole Sloan, a sophomore, averages 7 points a game. Jackson King will be the second member of that guard trio. Jackson King, a transfer from East Ridge. He averages 15 a game, second leading scorer. Ethan Sykes will be the third player in that guard situation. And, of course, he is a transfer from Shelby Valley. Ethan averages 8 points on the night. So it's going to be Odds, Walters, Sloan, Keene, and Sykes. Now let's turn the tables over here for Shelby Valley. Shelby Valley is going to start a senior, 3 juniors, and a sophomore. They're going to open at forward with Jonah Barley. He wears number 25. Up front is going to be Logan Johnson. He wears number 10. He's a senior. Gavin Hamilton wears number 55. He's a junior. Brady Johnson, he wears 23. He's a junior. And, boy, I can't hear myself above the crowd. It is
as loud as it's been since tournament time here.
Oh, it has. And the third Johnson in the lineup is Logan Johnson. He's a senior. So Logan Johnson is the lone senior in the lineup. Then you got 3 sophomores, Gavin Hamilton, Brady Johnson, and Caden Johnson. And Jonah Bartley is the sophomore. That's the starting lineup for Shelby Valley. Tyrone Fields, the leading official tonight, leading the veteran crew. And we're almost ready for basketball. Pikeville, of course, dressed in the traveling maroon, trimmed in dark black. Shelby Valley in the home white, trimmed in blue. It's Valley against Pikeville, and we are ready for action here before I don't want to call it a large crowd, Eugene, just an unbelievable crowd for a Tuesday evening with Kentucky playing. You know, Kentucky hurts your crowd when they play, but not hurt this crowd any.
Especially this year. Well, we're ready for a basketball action.
A lot of players from Valley to Pikeville, and some from Pikeville to Valley, and we're ready for the tip.
E.B. Walters will be the biggest man on the floor, wearing number 32. He'll be jumping against Brady Johnson.
Boy, Brady's really been playing well lately.
And Panthers first possession. We're going to try to go straight inside with it. Walters can shoot that 3. And as we suspected, man-to-man defense and nose-to-nose. Driving in the paint, nice dish, and Walters finishes. Give the assist to Ethan Sykes. So Pikeville on the board first as Hamilton runs the point for Shelby Valley. Johnson can't shoot. We'll have to specify which Johnson. There's a 3 put up and missed. Offensive board, Shelby Valley, and a foul that will send Logan Johnson to the free throw line.
foul is going to be on Jackson King. That's going to be his first. Good offensive board work by Shelby Valley. And Logan Johnson will go to the line to shoot 2, and he hits the first. Logan, the lone senior in the starting lineup for Valley.
So we have our first tie of the game. So Ian Ox is going to bring it up the floor for the Panthers. Gets it back on the wing. Step back 3. Won't go. Rebound comes off. That's Caden Johnson wearing number 2.
Boy, he's a streaky shooter. Boy, he gets hot here tonight. Watch out. Hamilton, I think as Hamilton goes, Valley goes.
Hamilton,
great point guard.
Man got by with a carry. Floater is short. I think the players are pretty jacked up right now. Walters for 3. Off the mark. There's Valley running. They got the numbers. Tough shot, rolls off. Walters with his 3rd rebound already. And will they call it a charge? Yes, they will. Ethan Sykes picks up the personal.
His first, second team foul against Pikeville. Good call that time. Hamilton bringing it up the floor. 5:56 remaining first period. We're tied at 2. Two teams filling each other out.
This is Caden Johnson with it. He wants to drive. Kicks it out. Gets it back. Can't shoot, but does anyway. Good closeout defensively for Pikeville. Ethan Sykes with the defense. And to the rack. And missing the shot. Couldn't tell if it was blocked or not. And we have a held ball. Possession arrow will belong to Shelby Valley.
Eugene, we talked about the players and the crowd. Don't you think these officials kind of get hyped up for a game, doing a game like this? Don't you think there's no doubt?
Absolutely. I'll ask you this. You do softball when you've got a big game or a district game. Do you have a little different feeling during the day?
It does. It does. It certainly does, especially when you get there. I love the atmosphere. I love it.
And there's going to be a ball that is going to be thrown into the paint. Some collision inside. No foul called. Pikeville will get the turnover. Shelby Valley coming with picking up half-quarter court.
I think Shelby Valley, one of the keys, they're going to limit the number of shots that Ons is able to get off. Right now, Logan Johnson, one of the better defensive players in the region, he's drawing an assignment on Ons, so it's not going to be easy for Ons.
Should be steps called, and it is. The 59th District Tournament will be played here on this floor. Kind of feels like a tournament game right now, doesn't it?
I've started to say, don't know if there'll be any more of a tension in the atmosphere than there is now.
Tough fadeaway jumper is good.
Brady Johnson's been playing so good, so well. He's really had some big games lately for Shelby Valley.
Well, that's a good looking fadeaway. Pikeville steps in, and they swish it. Jackson King. Nothing but net. Well, we're going to have a couple hours of good fun basketball. Here's a steal. 2-on-1. And to the hole with a nice move. Cole Sloan, averaging 6.8 points a ball game, gets his first basket.
Sloan just inserted in the starting lineup in the last couple of games. Had to overcome an early injury.
Out of the corner, Bartley. Got it down. You better be careful. He turned and said something to the Pikeville bench. I'll tell you what, I never seen him as hot shooting as I saw him at the Appalachian Wireless Center the other night.
What a game he had.
30-plus points.
He was 33, I believe.
Gives Shelby Valley a 7-6 lead, and that's going to be a foul. You get the feeling that somebody may not be in at the game at the end of the game with 5 fouls.
That's Logan Johnson. They can ill afford. That'll be a key for Shelby Valley. They can ill afford for him to get into any serious foul trouble.
Pikeville uncontested on the inbounds. Rebound kicks out to Johnson. Good ball handling. Johnson spins in the paint. Good move to the basket. Too hard. And Onks has the rebound for Pikeville. Panthers are running. Onks in the paint. Kicks it out to Keene. Oh, beautiful pass inside. And Sloan with another basket. Pikeville reclaims the lead. Well, Hamilton and Onks have been kind of quiet offensively, as that's going to be a turnover on Gavin Hamilton. 4 for Shelby Valley here in the first period. 3, I'm sorry. Timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout, 2:49 to play in the quarter. And let's step away we'll keep it here. I think Shelby Valley's back in action again Thursday night here. But Ronnie, we talked a little bit about Kentucky, Tennessee. We don't know a thing about this game. What's your prediction?
Oh, I think Tennessee will win. 80-65, 85-70, 10-15. I think right now there's too many injuries for Kentucky. Don't have Carissa. They've not had him since early in the season. They don't have Lamont Butler tonight, and probably will not have Andrew Carr tonight. So definitely shorthanded. It's tough to beat Tennessee at Rocky Top when you got a full stack. So it's really hard when you're shorthanded and more than one player. 3, that's 3 of their top 7. That's tough to go to war with.
Was a good game the other night with Alabama and Tennessee, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I'll tell you, no surprises thus far in the first 5 minutes of this game.
Low score. Turnovers. So they're tied up in turnovers, 3 apiece. What was you going to say?
Well, I just thought right now, in this game, I'm looking for a team that can put a streak together, Eugene. May not happen, but a team that can go on a 12-2 run, 10-2 run, something like that. You can tell the game plan. Don't leave Caden Justice.
And there's a run out for Pikeville. Was that 6 for Sloan?
6. I don't think Coach Taylor's happy with the ball handling, Eugene. You can't. The Pikeville's coming with that trap. You know what I mean? A little help from the weak side, and they're dribbling right through it. I think Taylor's going to emphasize this. Move the basketball, guys. You watch for the guy coming from the blind side. 4 turnovers now against Valley.
I'm old school too. You had Jonah Bartley just hit a 3, and I think he's got to touch the ball again. Pikeville with 4 straight points, as you mentioned. They lead at 10-7, as they don't have the clock set right yet. Now they do.
Love to see this. The games like this are far in between during the regular season. Seems like the crowds aren't what they used to be.
Here's Hamilton. Gives to Justice. Now Brady Johnson. And the pass inside. Kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with Shelby Valley.
I think both teams will go with the short bench tonight, barring any injuries or foul trouble. I think both teams are 7 deep, maybe 8 deep, but I would say not a whole lot more than that.
On the inbounds, Pikeville defending it well. The Shelby Valley gets it in deep. Logan Johnson wearing number 10. Here's Brady Johnson, drives. Gives to Justice in the paint. Short jumper, rolls in.
Caden Johnson with his first basket.
Oh, I'm sorry, I said that's Caden Johnson. Boy, it's rough inside. Walters establishing position on Bartley on the inside, and Bartley knocks it away briefly. They want to go in there, don't they?
Boy, I'm surprised one thing, and I am surprised one thing, the number of shots Ons has got off. I think he's just gotten 1. Gets it into,
there's a They do not call that a foul.
Wow. I think Walters got away, but I'll tell you why. He lowered his shoulder.
Makes it 12-9. Hamilton. And there's steps called.
We talk about the keys throughout the game. I think another for Shelby Valley offensively, I think Brady Johnson's got to come up big. I think he's got to be above his average tonight. I really do.
I think Coach Taylor's made himself known that he disagreed with that no call just a moment ago.
I'll have to agree with him.
I do too. See if it happens again. Here's Onks for 3.
First basket for Onks, he averages 22 a game.
Biggest lead of the game at 6. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bartley, another 3, too hard. Pikeville's got plenty of time to get a shot off, but they're going to take a quick shot, and they hit it.
Jackson King.
That makes the lead 9 with 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Hamilton fouled. He'll get to the line.
Not a good foul that time, Eugene. That was a tough shot by Hamilton, and boy, Valley needed that second foul also on Jackson King.
Back-to-back three-pointers have really sparked Pikeville. It was a low-scoring game for the first 6 minutes of the quarter.
Boy, I like Hamilton. He'll make my all 110% team.
It's the first of 2 free throws. Substitution, Braden Bolden in for Pikeville, wearing number 3.
He started most of the season. Be interesting how long to keep Jackson King on the bench with those 2 fouls. He's got 2 3-point baskets.
And the second one good. Will they take the last shot of the quarter? It rolls in for Onks. And after 1 quarter of play, it is Pikeville 20, Shelby Valley 11th, 59th District Tournament regular season action. This is the D&D Sports Network.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall and Jones Funeral Home in Virgie, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall and Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall and Jones. If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-6. Come on down to Valley Pharmacy, where the staff treats you like family from the second you walk through the door. Valley Pharmacy will take care of all your pharmaceutical needs. Valley Pharmacy wants to wish the Shelby Valley Wildcats the best of luck in tonight's action.
With 6 to lead Pikeville, and Jonah Barley with 3 to lead Shelby Valley. It'd be Pikeville basketball.
And Bolden, Braden Bolden, doing the point guard duties right now. They go high post with it. Run a couple screens for Sloan, and Bolden gets it back. Boy, Hamilton's all over him defensively, and they're going to call 5 seconds and get the turnover.
Great defense by Hamilton. Bolden has started for most of the season for Pikeville, a junior. 4 turnovers now for Pikeville. Valley's turned it over 4.
Shelby Valley. Johnson with it. Now Hamilton. Well, they're closing out on Johnson pretty quick, aren't they?
Yep, they know the game plan there. They know what.
He's closing out. That's Ethan Sykes coming out on him, but in the paint, jumper good. Brady Johnson.
He's got 4 in the game.
7-point lead for the Panthers. They've got it down low where they want it, and it's blocked.
Brady Johnson with the block.
To the basket. Scoop shot up and in by Cole Sloan. He is having a great first half for the Panthers.
Played a lot as a freshman last year, had the injury this year, got off to a slow start, but this is the best 10 minutes I've seen from Cole Sloan this year.
Bartley's shot is blocked. It'll stay with Shelby Valley.
Bartley stumbled a little bit right there. I think he was wanting to take it up strong. I think that was the reason it was blocked.
They bring it to Bartley out top. Good move, but the shot is missed.
Ontz with the rebound. He's got 4 already rebounds in the game. Averages 7 rebounds.
So Pikeville with a 9-point lead, looking to add to it. They run the weave out front, and I'll tell you what, they had a man breaking wide open in the paint and didn't see him, but now they do. And E.B. Walters, he's hard to miss.
He's got 6, Eugene.
When he breaks open, you got to give him the ball, don't you?
The largest lead of the game, 11.
5:50 left to go. Bartley for 3. Off the mark. Good hustle by Shelby Valley on the other end and put up and in.
Logan Johnson,
the senior.
Heads up play. Picked his pocket right from Bolden.
That could be a huge basket.
I think so too, Eugene. Momentum with Pikeville, and boy, you secure the rebound and you get it taken away.
And big rebound too. Oh, Walters gets it, and there's going to be a foul on the floor against Shelby Valley. Just like Shelby Valley on the other end, you got to give credit to Pikeville on this end for staying with a loose ball and coming away with it.
I think the foul's going to be on Brady Johnson. That's going to be his first.
That part of the scoreboard not operational tonight. That gives you the player number of fouls. And they almost picked the pocket of Walters. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll stay with Pikeville. And it's Mark Bowling going to enter the lineup and replacing Braden Bowling. He was your Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game in the JV action that saw Pikeville win. Pikeville had it in no man's land right there, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Boxed in on the sideline. Now they're inbound at front side court. Valley has not went to the bench. Pikeville has played 7. Sloan. Oh, he's straight up. I started to say, yep, good call.
That would be a walk in a San Antonio Houston Rockets game, wouldn't it?
That one's easy to call.
See what the defense is right now for Pikeville. Looks like they're staying with man. The mismatch is going to be Johnson and Mark Bowling. Johnson with a height advantage, but Shelby Valley takes one from deep. And Pikeville on the other end. Sloan misses. Long rebound. And losing control of the basketball is going to be Pikeville, and that's 6 turnovers for the Panthers.
Not doing a very good job taking care of the basketball right now.
Still maintaining that 9-point lead.
I'm going to get Brady Johnson a touchdown here this time.
Jonah Bartley with it. Spins, tough turnaround jumper, rolls off. And Walters with another rebound.
Oh, what a move. What a move.
Just an individual gem right there. Behind the back, spinning, put it off the glass. Hamilton answers from the free throw line with a jumper. 26-17. As we're under 4 minutes to go here in the half. I'll tell you what, Ronnie, I don't know if our viewers can see it. Maybe they'll pay attention to it. There is a lot of action away from the ball. Here's Johnson stopping, firing, and missing. Hustle rebound. And a three. Brady Johnson. Not only can he throw the football, he can shoot the basketball.
He's got 7 to lead Valley, now back within 6.
Onks working out there on Johnson, and they call the foul on Johnson.
Wow, they got a break right there. Coach Taylor not happy with that.
I've seen a lot worse go by in this game.
Yeah.
Not saying he didn't do it, but I've seen a lot worse go by, or be let go, I should say.
Pikeville with 6 turnovers now, and we're going to get our first substitution of the night for Valley. Colton Stamper is going to come in and give Logan Johnson a rest. And I tell you, we talk about it every time. What a career that man had on the football field.
Looks like he spent a day or two in the weight room.
He and I got the same build.
Steps called up front.
7 turnovers. 3 out of the last 4 trips down have been turnovers. That's kind of an unforced error on Bowling. 26-20. Pikeville led by 11, 24-13. It's a 7-2 run for Valley, and they have the ball.
Stamper, they're going to back off. They'd let him take that all day long. There's a three, and Walters another rebound. I'd like to know the official stat on that. There's a miss inside. Shelby Valley with a run out. Great bounce pass ahead, and Johnson finishes it. Timeout, Pikeville.
It's a 9-2 run. How long will Pikeville maybe leave Jackson King on the bench?
What about the length of that bounce pass?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen very often, does it?
Pikeville led 24-13. It is a 9-2 run now for Shelby Valley. And then it's important here near the end of the first half. You don't want to go in trailing double digits. And I tell you what, Pikeville's been the worst enemy now. 7 turnovers unofficially in the first half of this basketball game. Got to take care of the ball.
Well, a question for you. Have the fans got their money's worth at this point?
Oh, I don't think there's any question about it. And I think they enjoy this game.
So if my calculations are correct, which oftentimes they're not, only thing left are full timeouts, or do we have a full timeout already?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I
think
Pikeville basketball. Hamilton and junior experience going to go against the freshman Bowling. Let's see how Bowling does. Good experience for him, only a freshman.
Paying attention, he set a couple of screens and then slipped a screen, and Ox pops out for the three and misses it.
Pikeville's gone cold from the field. They're turning the ball over. Not a good combination.
Inside it goes. Stamper in the paint.
Pikeville playing without Jackson King. He's been on the bench for a long time.
Colton Stamper with the rebound, and the three won't go. The follow. Loose on the floor. Pikeville picks it up. And nice Euro step finish by Sykes.
Gets his first basket. Jackson King went out with 5 minutes to go with those 2 fouls. He hit 2 threes in the early going.
And the ball's out of bounds. Last touch by Stamper. It'll be Pikeville basketball. 1:15 to go in a half.
First time tonight, Valley with full court pressure. Let's see if they're going to trap out of it. Yes, they are.
2-2-1. Sykes loses it.
Too much dribbling.
And Johnson not able to control it. It's out of bounds to Pikeville.
Eugene, a fundamental mistake you see a lot in high school. You dribbling through the double team or whatever. 1 minute. I always wanted to say that. Remaining in the first half.
What's the old saying? There's not a player alive that can outrun a pass.
Yep. Oh, Walter's going to launch a three. Oh,
Bartley rebounds it. Valley on the move. Good closeout defensively, keeping Johnson from shooting the long three. Now I think they're going to hold it for one.
I think it's a good move. You're down 6. You've been down by as many as 11. Barring a turnover, worst case scenario, you're going to go down 6.
Might be getting ready to shoot it a little too quickly.
Hamilton.
Now 10 seconds, and then we got a foul on Bowling.
Only the first team foul against Pikeville here.
Can you imagine that? We've played a whole quarter with only 3 fouls.
He gets a few jeers from the crowd. Harrison Fields going to come in. And he's going to get sacks. Fields only a freshman too. May not be the biggest guy in the world, Eugene, but he'll still be on your all-physical team. He may commit a foul before the 9 seconds is over with.
What do they say? If you're in the stands and defensively you hear a hit, you can tell if it's him or not.
Absolutely.
Here's Hamilton looking for a pick with 3 seconds in the paint. Gets his man in the air and scores at the horn. And after 1/2 of play, Pikeville 28, Shelby Valley 24, living up to the billing. A great 59th District matchup, and we'll be back to recap first half action after you hear these messages on the D&D Sports Network.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
5 times is a charm. Congratulations to the awesome team at Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical for earning its 5th National Best of the Best Award for customer satisfaction, the only HVAC company in West Virginia to earn our award for 5 straight years. If you need heating, cooling, electrical work, a fantastic generator, residential or commercial, done right at a fair price by honest experts, remember the name, Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Visit preciseheatingcooling.com for an appointment. Precision, the best of the best, again.
This is Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. As you can see, we have the largest selection we've ever had of new Kias. And all the Bruce Walters Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and free oil change for life. So check out all the great deals on all of our Kia cars and SUVs. And don't forget to log into your Facebook and check out the Davis deal of the day. So come shop us in Pikeville or check us out online at brucewalterskia.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Shelby Valley hosting Pikeville in these two teams' first matchup of the 59th District. Winner, I guess, would be taking an early lead. Pikeville already has a win over Eastridge. It's a 4-point game, 28-24. Pikeville leads. They've led by as many as 11. And with some of the numbers here in the first half, my buddy Ronnie Paul Newsome.
Thank you very much, Eugene. Look at visiting Pikeville first. Very balanced attack. They were led in scoring by Cole Sloan. He had 8 points, 7 for Ian Otts, 6 for E.B. Walters, 5 for Jackson King. King had 5 early points and then set out the biggest portion of the first half, 2 points for Ethan Sykes. Get this, Pikeville did not go to the free throw line in the first half. Nobody in any serious foul trouble. Once again, a very balanced attack. Otts with 7, Walters with Sloan with 8, Otts with 7, 6 for Walters, 5 for Jackson King, and 2 for Sykes. Mark Bowling and Braden Bowden played in the first half but did not score. Shelby Valley, they were led in scoring by Brady Johnson. He had 7, including 1 3-pointer, 6 for Gavin Hamilton, including 1 at the buzzer, 4 apiece for Logan Johnson and Caden Johnson, and 3 for Jonah Barley on a 1 3-pointer. Pikeville led at the end of the first period 20-11, but they were outscored 13-8 in the second period. Valley done a tremendous job defensively, holding Pikeville to only 8 points in the second period. Shelby Valley, they only went to the free throw line 4 times, and they hit all 4 of those. So Valley 4-4, Pikeville 0-0. Not a lot of fouls. Very good officiating game here in the first half here tonight. No player in double figures thus far. Pikeville led, their biggest lead was at 11 at 24-13. Shelby Valley goes on an 11-4 run to close the first half. Unofficially, Pikeville with 7 turnovers in the game, Shelby Valley with 5. So right now, Valley winning the turnover battle. We're about 4 minutes away from the start of the second half. No one in any serious foul trouble with the exception of Jackson King. He picked up 2 quick fouls for Pikeville. Had to go to the bench and set out the rest of the first half. So that's the score here at halftime. Pikeville led 20-11 at the end of the first period. They were outscored 13-8 in the second period, and the lead is 4 here at halftime. It's Pikeville 28, Shelby Valley 24. We'll be back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
(28-24). It'll be Shelby Valley basketball after closing the half on 11-4 run. Ronnie, just an excellent first half of basketball.
Oh, absolutely. 28-24. Valley done a great job of getting back into this one after being down 11.
And that's a case of taking a nap and getting your pocket picked by Ethan Sykes. He came from behind and just took it away and got a layup. Johnson misses. Walters with another rebound.
Pikeville playing 8 players in the first half. Bowling, Fields, and Bowden coming off the bench.
And it goes to the big man. Turns and scores it. He's been a difference maker for Pikeville.
Got 8 in the game.
That and his rebounding.
Yep.
Pikeville staying with the man. Brady Johnson gets it to Jonah Bartley, who puts it up and in.
Bartley now with 5 in the game. Beautiful execution in the half court.
Onks has a lane and has a basket. That's 2 easy baskets by Pikeville here to start the half.
Didn't see many easy ones in the first half.
No, everything was very, very difficult to come by. I think one thing Pikeville's done really well, too, is they've limited the opportunity of Shelby Valley to shoot the 3. Speaking of that, I thought that Sykes was going to pull the trigger on the 3.
What would I have done?
Walters again on the inside. Big man coming up big.
8-2 run.
Hamilton cannot finish for Shelby Valley. Pikeville streaking down the floor. Onks to the basket and scores it. Shelby Valley needs a timeout. We're going to take one, a full timeout. They have opened the half and expanded their lead to 12, 38-26 over Shelby Valley. Back after this break on the D&D Sports Network.
Eastern Kentucky understands the importance of taking care of one another. That's why after graduation, I came home. 25 years later, I've put together a team at Glenn Martin Hammond Law Offices dedicated to fighting for your legal rights. When you're dealing with a sensitive legal issue, you want someone who will take care of you as a person, not just another case. Our team will help you through the legal process of Social Security, personal injury, work injury, car wrecks, wrongful death, medical malpractice, and nursing home neglect. Call us today.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Mar is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
The largest lead of the game. Right now, Valley getting a full timeout. They have fallen behind by 12. That's their largest deficit of the night, 38-26. Pikeville's come out with a 10-2 run to start this quarter. Long way to go in this one, though.
Stamper in. Johnson for a three. It's short, but the follow-up put up and in by Colton Stamper. Onks forces one up. Shelby Valley's got it on the break to the basket and scoring the basket for the Wildcats.
Logan Johnson.
Logan Johnson. So Valley comes back with 4 quick ones of their own. 3 is left short, but it bounces right back into the hands of Jackson King, and he's fouled.
Brady Johnson, that's going to be the second on him. First on Brady.
Onks deep in the corner, write it down.
Boy, he's got 7 in the quarter, 14 in the game.
Took him a while to get going.
Yeah.
But once he did. So the lead is 11. Hamilton. Straight away, he walked with it, got by with it. And now a 3 from the wing is short. And Pikeville looks to expand the lead. And that's going to be a foul on the floor against Shelby Valley.
That was a good foul. They were going to have an easy basket. Caden Johnson picks up his first. Eugene, only 4 free throws in the first half and very few fouls.
Did you put a jinx on everything? They collapse on Walters. He finds the open man. And now along the baseline, nothing good happens down there, does it?
Nope.
On the baseline behind the glass.
Not a good move. Pikeville battle turnovers in the first half.
One of my old coaches used to call that a hornet's nest. You get stung every time you go down there. Dangerous pass.
Ooh.
Hamilton. And they get the tie up. Pikeville basketball.
Sykes not doing a very good job of protecting the ball. Yeah, that's a good call.
I think the next couple of minutes is going to be critical for Shelby Valley if they want to get back in this one.
Long way to go in this one. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, but I agree with you. You don't want to fall behind double digits going into the fourth quarter. And there's going to be a foul underneath. Might be on Jonah Bartley.
I think that's Stamper.
There is some Stamper.
Legal on the football field, but not out here. Oh, wrap-around pass to Walters.
I think Walters has been the difference in the game, Eugene, thus far. He's in double figures with 12. Largest lead of the game for Pikeville at 13.
Shelby Valley throws it away. And Onks gives pass. Score. Walters is smoking hot. Timeout again by Shelby Valley. They're down 15. Pikeville has opened the second half with a flurry. 45-30 the score. We'll take a break and be back after this timeout on the D&D Sports Network.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast. It's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
Experiencing pain or an injury is a part of life. But don't let that hold you back. Whether it's chronic aches and pains, athletic injuries, or recovering from a surgery or other physical issues, HPT Physical Therapy is here to help you return to your normal activities safely and as quick as possible with a plan of care designed just for you. We have been serving the communities of Eastern Kentucky for over 20 years, and we have convenient locations in Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Paintsville, Kentucky. Check us out at hptphysicaltherapy.com. You have a choice of where you go for physical therapy. Choose the best. HPT Physical Therapy.
Welcome back, everyone. Ronnie Newsome along with Eugene Newsome at the Sports Center here on the campus of Shelby Valley High School. Pikeville has come out with a 17-6 run here, led by Walters and Otts, and they now have their largest lead at 45-30.
And they've taken some of the pizzazz out of the crowd. His Stamper goes to the hole and draws the foul. He'll get to shoot two.
I think that foul is going to be on Walters, one of the few things he's done wrong in this game. Stamper will go to the line to shoot two.
In that first half, when it was teetering back and forth, 4 points and 6 point lead, that's the loudest I've heard this gym in a long time. Well, Stamper hits the free throw.
Eugene, I think he had a good point a moment ago. Now, I do think this 2 minutes and 49 seconds is really important for Valley to start going into the fourth quarter.
Well, you mentioned it. You think they got to get it under 10?
Yeah, 10, or, it's great psychologically to get it into single digits, but Sykes gets away with a walk.
Yes, he did.
Bad shot there by Otts.
Gets his own rebound, though.
Yeah.
And there's a steal. Stamper's played well.
Tried to make the pass from too long a distance, Eugene. You got to go on that post pass from the wing. You got to be close to that. You can't throw it from that distance.
Shelby Valley's setting a lot of screens away from the basketball.
Whew.
Bartlett gets into the paint. It's too hard. Into the hands of Stamper. Scores and foul.
Stamper doing a great job on the offensive glass. Really bad job by Pikeville on the defensive glass. Every time Valley, I'll have to say, they call a timeout, they come out with a run after the timeout.
See if Stamper can complete the three-point play. Nope. And there's Walters. I'm sure he's got 10 rebounds or more. Honks for a three.
Wow. He's hot here. He's got 10 in the quarter, Eugene, 17 in the game. Equals Pikeville's largest lead of the game.
That's the kind of game they need out of him every time out, isn't it? And look at the matchup. They brought Onks out to guard Gavin Hamilton.
Yeah, he's done a good job on Hamilton.
Fadeaway jumper off the mark. Pikeville quickly in front court. Approaching a minute to go in the quarter. Walters again.
Give him go.
Slipped the screen and got the easy basket.
Wow, what a third quarter for Walters. 10 in the quarter, 16 in the game.
22 as a team here in a quarter.
Largest lead of the game for Pikeville, 50-33, 17 points.
Shelby Valley just finding it hard to get an open look. Down to 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Stamper hands off to Bartley. Bartley draws the foul.
It's going to be on Jackson King. He's the first player in the game to pick up three.
Surely they'll get him out for the final 18 seconds of the third quarter. And Bartley good on the first. And Braden Bolden comes in.
Walter's going to get a rest. Well deserved. yeoman's job here in the third quarter.
Pikeville will play for one. 10 seconds to go in the third. They lead it by 16 points.
Clear out. Good defense by Valley.
And the third quarter comes to an end with the score Pikeville 50, Shelby Valley 34. We'll take this break and be back with the fourth quarter on the D&D Sports Network.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall & Jones Funeral Home in Burgee, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall & Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall & Jones. Come on down to Valley Pharmacy, where the staff treats you like family from the second you walk through the door. Valley Pharmacy will take care of all your pharmaceutical needs. Valley Pharmacy wants to wish the Shelby Valley Wildcats the best of luck in tonight's action.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Center. A big third period for Pikeville as they outscore Shelby Valley 22-10. Big third quarter for E.B. Walters and Ian Otts, each of those with 10 points apiece. And Pikeville leads by 16. They've led by as many as 17.
Shelby Valley misses an opportunity to get a basket there. And the ball is out of bounds. Last touch by Shelby Valley.
You know, we always say that. I mean, when you're down double digits starting the fourth quarter, so important first couple of minutes there. You don't want to go get down to the 5-minute mark trailing by a large margin. So really important for them to get off to a good start. Boy, a bad pass there. Wow.
Onk saved it with his height, didn't he?
Yeah. Pikeville cut down on the turnovers there in the third quarter, and it resulted in more opportunities and more points.
Shelby Valley extending some defensive pressure. Pikeville being patient. Turnaround jumper. And now on the other end, Hamilton behind the line, misses the three. Stamper hustles, keeps the ball alive. And now Johnson for three. Good.
Hustle play by Colton Stamper kept that alive.
Now Onks goes to work down the baseline, and he
been unstoppable here in the second half.
Just blew on by, didn't he?
19 in the game, 12 in the second half.
And you can't trade baskets. Hamilton misses inside. Hesitation move.
Yep.
And then Walters guilty of going over the back.
Big guy's done a good job not picking up any fouls.
Hey, Cole Sloan, that was a good move. That hesitation, he slowed down and then boom, went right by his man. Good move by Shelby Valley. Here's a man that's kind of hot.
Caden Johnson.
Back-to-back baskets.
Got 9 in the game.
And again, Cole Sloan.
quiet in the second half.
Right
it's his first basket, Eugene, in the second half.
Bartley for three, won't go. Walters with another rebound. A long three. And Pikeville starting to put it away, Ronnie. Cole Sloan nailed that one from well behind the arc.
And a steal. And he puts it up and in.
And a foul.
Yep, good play by Ethan Sachs. Came back, made the steal on the outlet pass. Kylo Click. And Logan Johnson back into the game. First free throw attempt of the night for Pikeville.
That's an amazing stat right there. And a steal. And a reverse layup.
Jackson King. First basket since early in this game. Pikeville's up by 22.
Good move. Johnson, another three. Won't go. The no-look pass deflected away by Bartley. Good pass by Hamilton.
Caden Johnson was 7 in the quarter.
That's as good a pass as you want to see, too, out of Hamilton. But Pikeville has just beaten them to the punch, and you can't trade baskets. And
man, what a percentage Pikeville is shooting. Eugene, they come on in the season shooting 47%, which is excellent, I think, for a high school team. And they've not hurt that percentage tonight.
I'd like to take a tape line and measure the diameter of the rim tonight. I believe it's about the size of a wash tub. Hamilton to Bartley. Hamilton cannot get his shot to go. And Onks is doing it all, isn't he?
Yep, Onks and Walters, they've been a tandem. That's a full timeout.
3:49 left to play. It's all Pikeville right now. They lead at 63-41. Back after this break on the D&D Sports Network.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
Welcome back, everyone. 3 quarters and a half in the books. 3:49 remaining in this one. Pikeville with a 22-point lead. Ian Otts with 14 in the second half, 21 for the game. E.B. Walters with 10 in the second half, 16 in the game. Those guys have been key for Pikeville, and they have their largest lead at 22, and they have the basketball. Time is an ally of the Panthers.
I don't think they're going to work some clock. I think that's what that timeout was.
That was a good timeout also. I like that. Hey, catch your breath. And, of course, they're going to use some clock. Brady Johnson's going to commit a foul out on Jackson King. That's only the first team foul. They've got a lot to give before they get into bonus.
Well, there's only been 2.5. One of each team.
Well, in this quarter. And we said it at the end of each quarter.
Oh, that's exactly right. A lot of rule changes. But didn't you say Pikeville had one free throw?
Yep, 1 for 2. Or maybe 0 for 1, I'm sorry. Foul on Logan Johnson. Nothing wrong with that. You got to take chances. You got to go for the steal. I think Coach Justice is saying, hey, let's use some clock. Let's work on that. Pikeville will be back in action Friday night against Huntington Prep, and then Saturday against Betsy Lane. They'll tickle to death to get 3 games in like that in a
They've had a lot of games be canceled out on them. What a week they've had. They went to Harlan County, then they go to Ashland. That's probably as far as you can go in each region, isn't it? 14th and 16th.
Yeah.
And then the short drive up 23 to play tonight.
Sloan drives, puts it up and in, draws a foul. Sloan's had a good game. I think maybe his best outing of the year. He's got 12. He had 8 in the first half.
Well, I don't really think that you could say that anybody's been off their game tonight for Pikeville.
Yeah, good point. Jackson King had 5 early points and not scored since, he's had 1 basket since then. The foul trouble kind of took him out of the game.
25-point lead. I would not have believed it at the half when the score was 28-22.
Well, I would not have either. This score really surprises me. 2:30 remaining. Pikeville with the 25-point lead. They'll use some clock again, I think.
I really don't remember a missed shot in that third quarter by one of the Panthers from outside.
I think that 3-minute stretch that we talked about is so important coming out of the locker room. Pikeville just hit them with a 10-2 run, and from then on it was game on.
Now they're working on burning time right now. Taking the layup. You got I'm going to take that 3, he said. I've worked hard on the rebounds. I'm going to shoot a 3.
I think that's exactly what he's thinking. Hey, let me have one. I've worked inside.
Well, Shelby Valley's not giving up. They're playing hard. This young man can shoot. Missed that shot, though.
Eugene, you think fatigue maybe a little on Shelby Valley's part? They've played 7, but not really a lot of minutes off the bench.
Well, I got to be old school on that, Ronnie. If you're in high school, you ought to be able to play from daylight to dark.
Okay. Well, I won't argue with you. I would agree with that.
Maybe take a lunch break, but
Eugene, there's no way I expected a 25-point game. No way. I thought it'd be a tough, low-scoring, defensive-minded game, but
Pikeville loses control of it. I thought that might have been an over and back, but must have been touched.
Inside 1 minute now, 66-41. Pikeville's going to move to 8-6 on the year.
Big win for the Panthers. That squarely puts them in first place in the 59th district for the number 1 seed. But this is just a 3-team district with East Ridge, Shelby Valley, and Pikeville. And these 2 teams will meet again at Pikeville. Not that many days apart. I don't know exactly what day it is, but the final 15 seconds winding down. We'll remind you to stay tuned. We'll have post-game scoring and name our Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game. We may have a split decision on that one.
It's going to be close, I can tell you that. Pikeville just shot the ball so well in the second half.
As the clock winds down, the Panthers win it 66-41. Shelby Valley scored only 13 points in the second half, where Pikeville scored 38. And that's the difference. The Pikeville Panthers win it 66-41 over Shelby Valley. We'll step away and come back and wrap things up. This has been a production of D&D Sports. Welcome back, everyone. Where Pikeville puts themselves in first place in 59th District seeding with a 66-41 victory over Shelby Valley here at the Shelby Valley Sports Center. As we were glad to bring you this game on D&D, and here to wrap it up and give you the totals and name the Mingy Beef Jerky Player of the Game is Ronnie Paul Newsome.
Well, thank you very much, Eugene. I tell you, an outstanding second half for Pikeville as they outscore Shelby Valley in the second half 38-17. Pikeville led by Ian Ontz. Ontz with 21. E.B. Walters followed with 16. 13 for Cole Sloan, his best game, I think, of the year. 7 points for Jackson King. Ethan Sykes with 6. Bowling Harris and Harrison Fields and Braden Bowden played off the bench but did not score. Once again, 3 players in double figures for Pikeville. 21 for Ontz, 16 for Walters, 13 for Cole Sloan, 7 for Jackson King, 6 for Ethan Sykes. Pikeville, they went to the free throw line twice. They hit 1 of 2. For Shelby Valley, they were led in scoring tonight. Caden Johnson with 11 points in the game, and 6 for Gavin Hamilton. 6 for Jonah Bartley in this game, 6 for Logan Johnson. So 3 players with 6 apiece. Brady Johnson had 7, but all those in the first half. Coach Stamper off the bench with 5 for Shelby Valley. Kyler Click seen action in the game but did not score. Once again, Shelby Valley only 1 player in double figures, and that was Caden Johnson with 11. 6 apiece for Jonah Bartley, Gavin Hamilton, and Logan Johnson. 7 for Brady Johnson, and 5 off the bench for Stamper. We were tied. I mean, Pikeville led 20-11 at the end of the first half. Then it was 28-24, but a big advantage, 22-10 in the third period for Pikeville, and they win this one going away in a score. I think it's really going to surprise a lot of people, 66-41. Ian Ontz, a big second half offensively for Pikeville, 21 points. But our Mingy Beef Jerky Player of the Game is going to be E.B. Walters. I thought he just made it easier for the other guys around him. He was tough to handle inside. 10 big third quarter points when they made the move. He had 16 in the game and definitely in double figures in rebounds. So a double-double tonight for our Mingy Beef Jerky Player of the Game, E.B. Walters. Shelby Valley, they dropped to 9-9 on the season, and Pikeville moves to 8-6 on the season. It was a great atmosphere here to start this game. A big crowd and great sportsmanship by both clubs. Hats off to both of these teams and their coaching staff. And a big win. And like you say, it gives Pikeville kind of a leg up. They already own a win over East Ridge. And they have to go to East Ridge, and Shelby Valley will have to go to Pikeville. So that's the future. But it's been great having you here with us on the D&D Sports Network tonight.
And we're going to be busy. I mean, these teams making up games after missing so much school, missing games because of the winter storm. We'll have a lot of games for you. I want you to check your Facebook. D&D, we have over 50,000 people that follow us now on the D&D Sports Network. So check every day to get the daily schedule. I mean, we have the coverage in Kentucky and West Virginia, and we'll be glad to welcome you aboard any game you want. And we're also on Facebook and YouTube. And until we meet again, for Ronnie Paul Newsome, for Addie Sawyers, our producer, KJ, I'm Eugene Newsome, wishing everyone a very pleasant good evening.